Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, pokeaim here regarding a ban in Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon in the UU tier. So you guys know the other day, Alolan Ninetales did fall down to the UU tier, and today it is being banned from UU. And it's not Aurora Veil that's being banned from UU, but Alolan Ninetales. Prior to Alolan Ninetales actually moving up to the OU tier, I know that it was on the radar for the ban from the UU tier. But basically, it's incredibly overwhelming. Bulky setup sweepers like Suicune, Scizor, Deblade. Obviously, back in the day, you had Xurkitree, Hawlucha on teams as well. And now you have even Trick Room Mons like Stakataka that just set up under Aurora Veil. So I think the way they see it, it is an incredibly low risk, high reward. I'm just quoting this dude right here, but it's incredibly low risk, high reward Pokemon. And the reason they're banning Alolan Ninetales as opposed to Aurora Veil, and I agree with, at least in this regard, what's happening, because it's just so easy to set up Aurora Veil with Alolan Ninetales in the tier. Whereas Aurora Veil, the way it was previously, you have to have Aurorus to set up your rocks, have the hail up, go Sandslash after, set up the Aurora Veil, and you pretty much had two useless slots, right? One of them got up rocks, the other one got up Aurora Veil and died, and that was it. Then you had 4 setup sweepers. Whereas Alolan Ninetales actually has the speed, has access to Encore, Hypnosis, Safeguard, Freeze Dry to actually threaten Pokemon like Swampert, Mantine. In Mantine's case, that could actually defog, Blizzard for opposing weather starters like Hippowdon, and basically high speed, immunities and resistances. Basically, it was dealt that with Aurora Veil, with at least Ninetales, like I said, you could have 5 of the Pokemon to abuse it. Whereas in Aurora Veil Slash teams, offensive teams are probably effective on the latter, but there are many drawbacks and restrictions in team building. Again, I agree with that. Like I said, you have to have 2 Pokemon that are literally set there. Auroras to set up the Stealth Rock and the Hail, and then Sandslash has to come in always after, and you've already had limited turns at that point, right? Auroras 1 has a Focus Sash, so that's 2 turns of Hail, which is whatever, but they could even outplay Hail if they wanted to. Defog away, or expect you to want to go out to something like Sandslash. But the big thing was, it's just little drawback with Alolan Ninetales, and we actually have a few of the votes. It was actually voted 10-1 to ban Ninetales Alolan form. Amarok said Aurora Veil's okay, I don't agree with that, but must be removed to prevent it from becoming completely overwhelming. Cristo actually was the only person who put do not ban. I don't have any reason to assume it's broken this early, which I guess I can agree with in the tier itself, but Aurora Veil was there prior to the move up to OU, as well as we've seen how centralizing Aurora Veil is in all the tiers. All the other tiers, besides OU and above, have banned Aurora Veil as a playstyle, and that's with Sandslash plus Aurorus, or Aurorus plus Cryogonal, or any type of things like the 2 ice types that they need, right? This is just 1 ice type saying it. We'll actually go down to Tony real quick. Ninetales is too good at setting Aurora Veil. Aurora Veil is currently held back by the fact that it requires 2 comparatively bad mons in order to set it up. Again, I already talked about that. On Ninetales set up Hail itself through Snow Warning. During UU Open Meta, we also had access to Ninetales, and it was too strong then too, but it rose to OU before we could act on it. Granted, abusers like Xurkitree and Hawlucha have left the tier, but current Aurora Veil based teams prove that there isn't a shortage of setup sweepers to abuse it at all. Ninetales passes the one major flaw current Aurora Veil teams struggle with, and in turn makes them too strong for the UU tier. So I agree. I agree for the most part that Aurora Veil is definitely a great playstyle. Am I going to miss it? Am I going to miss Aurora Veil? No, because I could still use it, right? I just have to use, like he mentioned, to quote-unquote bad Pokemon that can't really get it done. But obviously, losing Ninetales, it was just so easy just to dump it on the team. I literally, the team you guys saw yesterday, I made in like 5 seconds. And it was just Ninetales, Stakataka, Scizor, Amapom, and obviously, I wanted it for the Amapom, but it proved effective. And it was just a really bad team. There's way better variants of Aurora Veil out there. But, yeah, so Alolan Ninetales have been banned from the UU tier. I want to know your thoughts. Definitely expect some Amapom to the top later today, as well as maybe another live as well. Maybe even a Wi-Fi battle. We'll see what I can get done. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So give me your thoughts. Goodbye, friends.